Today we're going to walk you through one of our amazing extension projects here in Campbell with one of our favorite clients, Tom Tran. We're going to break down how he found the deal, financed it, and anything else you want to know about the deal. I'm Brian Chu. I'm with RateDNA. If you need any financing for your investment projects, definitely feel free to give us a call. We'll also be happy to set you up with any contractors, suppliers, anyone local who you need help with for your investment project. Let us know, and we'll be happy to help. Tom, the flip looks amazing. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah. So welcome to our Campbell project right here. This one took a long time. This was actually an extension project. So originally this house is only 800 square feet. We doubled the footprint from 800 to 1600. So we pushed back 300 square feet lower level, 500 square feet upper level. So double the footprint, double the value. That's our whole idea there.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a lot more room than the original layout.
Yeah, exactly.
So how did you acquire this property? Tell us about that.
Yeah, this one's really interesting because we get a lot of deals off market. This was direct to seller. They want to sell all parcels at the same time. So we negotiate with the seller, we get them a good fair price, and then because we're adding value so we can pay a premium on the price. So that's how we got the deal. And then next we have to get the money to buy the deal. So thanks to you guys, help us fund the loan, and then you guys helped us with the gap funding. So that was perfect. We got the hard money and then we got the gap. We combined it together, and that's how we acquired this one.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad we were able to help you with that.
Yeah.
Tom, we really appreciate that you bring your business to us with RateDNA. What was it about RateDNA that really stood out to you compared to other lenders?
Yeah, so a good question, because there's a lot of lenders that we're actually getting quotes, but what we liked the most about RateDNA was to come down to three things. First is really good rates, very competitive rates. So we're shopping around for the best possible rate, that's one. Two is also the terms, which is very important. Most loans are only 1 year. We're in this for a couple of years, so we need something that's flexible, that can extend. So that was perfect that you guys were able to do a longer program for us, 3 years. And then third is the gap funding part. Yeah, gap funding is very important for us because we run out of cash all the time. So you guys connected us with gap funding partners, which is perfect to try to put the deal together, right?
Can you explain a little bit, what is gap funding for those who are listening who may not know?
So gap funding is basically the money that you need to close separate from hard money. So hard money, they can lend up to 90 or sometimes only 80%, right? So you still need that 10 to 20% for down payments, holding costs, construction costs, you need all that. So gap funding will fill in that gap, basically. So that's why it's called gap funding, because us as investors, we're always leveraging. So this is how you can do projects without using your own cash. But you need strong gap funding partners. Otherwise, you don't have enough to complete the project.
This way you can get the deal done with a lot less of your own money.
Exactly. You can leverage and do way more projects. It's a perfect way to do more volume.
And what were your biggest challenges with this project? Was there anything that was particularly tricky you had to deal with?
Yeah, anytime we're extending a house, it always takes a long time. You have permitting issues. You have a lot of contractors to estimate because it's very expensive to extend. Just all that together and the time frame, this took almost 3 years. So all those permitting contractors and time frame, that's very challenging. How to do it faster is hard when you're working with a lot of different people. But in the end, it's worth it because it's still a high value product in the end.
Yeah, I can see. It turned out great.
Yeah.
So Tom, let's get a little bit into the nitty-gritty for the investor friends out there who might be trying to do a project that's similar.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the numbers?
Yeah, absolutely. So we definitely recommend extending houses in the Bay Area because we can buy low 1 million. So let's say you buy a house for $1 million in this case, and then you want to extend 800 square feet, exactly like us. So 800 times $300 price per square feet to extend is about 240. Let's call it 250, nice even numbers. And then we have to fix the main house, 800 square feet times $100 price per square feet. So that's about 80 grand, but let's call it 100 just for even numbers. 250 plus 100 is 350. So that's roughly our cost right there. And then we have holding costs. We have holding costs for hard money and a gap that you help us fund. So we have holding costs. So let's round it off around 400. But there's always things that we don't expect. Landscaping, trees, things like that. So it might spill over a little bit more. So you buy something for $1 million, you put in about 400K-ish, and then the goal is to sell it for a high 1 million or 2 million. 1.8, 1.9. So you have a little room there for profit. So 1 million, put in 400, sell for 1.9. So you have $500,000 in a way, but that gets cut down with closing costs, interest, and unexpected costs and things like that.
Yeah, but still a pretty healthy profit margin.
Yeah, it's worth it in the end. Yeah, after 3 years, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, so we would definitely recommend everyone to learn how to extend houses. That's how you force value in the area.
Tom, really great having you here today. Thank you for coming in and for sharing your story. We were so happy to be able to help you with this deal and also also hope we can work together on your next one.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad you got to see the project, that you guys have fun, and we're looking forward to do more. So get ready for it.
Awesome. And for those of you watching, if you want to connect with Tom, we'll leave the link to his socials down here below in the comments. And thanks again, Tom.
Yeah, thank you.
So hope you enjoyed our conversation today about Tom's project. We'll be showcasing more of these projects all around the Bay Area. If you want to find out more, just click subscribe below. We are funding dozens of these projects all the time. If you have any questions about financing or just want to talk about your project, feel free to connect with us below. We'll be showcasing more of these projects all around the Bay Area. If you want to find out more, just click subscribe below.